y'all, Pam here with BeeCreative Crafts, and welcome to Off the Hook. So how is everybody doing tonight? And for those that are watching in the United States, happy Thanksgiving. So we've got Miss Katrina that has popped in chat. She says hello to me and everybody in chat. Happy Thanksgiving. Love and hugs to you all. She's going to be listening and working on her poncho with sleeves from Bag O' Day. So yay. Awesome. Well, thank you for listening. So y'all, I did not work up a special tutorial for tonight. I just figured we can chit chat and just chit chat. And I'm gonna make up some little granny squares using this yarn right here. So I'm not gonna be doing the star stitch, but if anybody has any questions on the star stitch, just let me know. I haven't even got the Jeopardy question in there. I'm gonna have to add that here in just a minute because I've been playing around and I have my phone over here. I didn't even get it plugged in, so hopefully it does not run out of juice. But it was doing that echo thing. So if anybody has an iPhone and has done the most recent update, if you can tell me how to turn off the sound, that would be awesome, because I get it all the way down to where I can mute it, and then as soon as it hits mute, it instantly goes back up to like a 1. So there's always sound coming out of it, and I don't know if it's because I'm going through StreamYard and it feels like I need to hear what's happening. But anyway, so last second I was like, oh, I can go get my earbuds. So I got my earbuds laying over here. I have to keep them separated because as soon as they connect, they shut off. So, and again, hopefully they are also charged up enough. But that way, when I go to showing my hands, you'll be able to see, you'll still be able to see my face. And since I'm doing it through StreamYard, I should be able to see the chat over here. So I don't have to keep looking over here while I'm over here, but we'll see how it works here in just a little bit. So we got some more people coming in. We have a treasure raid. So let me head over here and see what we got going on. So, hey, Miss Candy, welcome in. Happy Thanksgiving back to you. And there's Miss Angel and Karen and Nancy. Hello, hello. Nancy, yes, I can see the chat through StreamYard. I'm wondering if it had to do with it being a member live. Since only members can chat, it's not a public video. I wonder if that's why. And when I went live through, and I don't know because I did not have open YouTube when I did that member live last week. So there very well could have been people in chat chatting with me. So if y'all are a member and you saw the member live last week, because it was late, it was like really late at night. It was after I did my live last Thursday night, probably a couple hours after that. I went back and I did a member live. I didn't expect anybody to be there. I just went on to chit chat because I wanted to get a video out for y'all. But I didn't get any comments. You know what though? Wait a minute. I take that back. I think I went straight through YouTube for that. I don't think I went through StreamYard. But that could be why. It could be because of that. But okay. Let me scrolly back up here. Hey, Miss Kimberly. She said happy Thanksgiving. She is in the car. Y'all be safe. I hope your food was yummy. Miss Katrina says hello to Nancy. Hope you're feeling better. Love and hugs. And hello to everybody coming in. Hello, Miss Suzanne. Came over from Nancy's. Yay. Hey, Mandy. And thank you, Miss Nancy, for the redirect and sending all your peeps over here. Hello, Miss Lana. Nancy said she'll have to just go through. Yep. And that may be what it is. I don't know that for certain because, you know, when you do a members live, even Nightbot can't. Even though Nightbot is like a managing mod, Nightbot can't drop links. So it's considered like a private video. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I am not certain of that. But, all right, y'all, I'm going to attempt to turn my camera here. And I'm also going to add myself from over here, make it little. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. She said, Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Lots of love. Okay, so before I do that, let's see if I can find the end. So this yarn here is called Christmas. Is it going to focus in? And it is from Hobby Lobby. And it's one of their metallics. I know those of you that live outside of the U.S. do not have a Hobby Lobby, but I know Red Heart has one. I don't know if they have a metallic Christmas, but I know they have a Christmas one because I have lots of it over there because I found it on sale at Walmart, and I still have tons. So I'm trying to find the center pull here. Whoop! Haha, I got it. All right. So let me, okay, before I turn my camera, let me add myself up here on screen. So y'all going to see a different view here. What have I got showing? Add to stage. There I am. Little me. Okay. That's cool though, because I had the layout selected from when I was playing around with it a while ago, and it kept the same layout. So that's cool. That's a new thing. And I thought about making me like a circle, but I don't think I can do. Let me play around with it for a minute while I got y'all here. I think, let's see, new layout. Nope. I don't want to do that. Cancel. Where is it at? It's under brand maybe. But you can change the shape of your guest. But I was wondering if I can make like the one off to the side. If anybody uses StreamYard, let me know if it can be done. Because I would like it to be a little tiny circle, but I don't want it. I don't want the big one to be a little tiny circle. Y'all know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing that option. So I've got that one. Nope. Either both will be in circles or one can be in a circle. But I bet I could probably edit it and make one to look like that. What y'all think? Now can I get back to where I was? There we go. I'll play around with that later. Let's go back to where we were. Back to comments. Okay. Switch my camera. Ta-da! All right, can y'all still hear me? Am I still here? Everything good? Ha-ha! Okay. Let me know if y'all are getting any kind of feedback or anything like that. I was trying to turn down because I could hear myself come. I'm looking over here. I can look right here. I was hearing some feedback come from my, not feedback. I was hearing my earbuds are turned up loud. And I was trying to turn them down, but I'm not sure I'm turning them the right way. So let me scroll down on this chat here. There we go. I got all kinds of stuff at my feet where I was looking for stuff. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. So we're going to try this and see how it goes. And I can't zoom in with my phone like I can with my other stuff. Now my nose is itching. Okie dokie. So did everybody have a great Thanksgiving? Let me know. Okay. Turn y'all here. Zoom us down one time. Rip. One time's good. Then we're going to lock it in. Tammy said hers was good. We had loads of food, plenty of leftovers. I fixed me a plate. I was not hungry yet for supper, but after this live, I might. But if not, I'll have my plate. I have enough that I can eat it today and tomorrow. So, eat me a little bit tonight, but then I also have enough for tomorrow for a nice lunch. So, Kimberly said, yep, we have very full bellies. Awesome. So, y'all, who is going to brave the crowds tomorrow for Black Friday shopping. And okay, I can hear this coming through my speaker. Where is it at? Okay, so here, let's try this. Haha. Oh, it showed it to me. There we go. On my phone. Hey, Zach, welcome in. How are you doing? Sorry, y'all had to get a little drink. I saw Zach got a haircut. Welcoming in, Zach. Alrighty. So all I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm just going to make a little granny squares. I am using an eye hook. Why I want it to be a little tighter than I normally. Hey, DC. She said, hello, all. I'm more of a Cyber Monday gal myself. Me too. And if y'all have Walmart Plus, they had their Black Friday deals like out today, like if you wanted to pre-order on using the app, but I didn't see anything that I just had to have, although they did have a Cricut that was looking that I kind of like the looks of, but I didn't get it. But it's a really good deal, and my store has one left in stock, but it was like, I don't remember which one it is, but it's on sale for $199, and it's regular like $3 something. So you save like I think it was like $124 savings or something like that. So, hey, Mandy, welcome in. So I thought that was a really good deal myself. And I thought about it because, y'all, I don't have a Cricut. And I would like to have a Cricut. I just don't have one, to add to all my other stuff. But I used to love going shopping. Not so much on Black Friday, but I liked getting the Black Friday deals, especially when my kids were little. But yeah. Now that they're older, it's not that the. Lana said, did you say Cricut? Yeah, they have a Cricut on sale at Walmart. Oh, wrong thing. It's easier for me to glance over here. Hey, Diane. Hey, Lacey. She says, shalom, everyone. Welcome in. How are you doing? DC scored a Keurig from Walmart for $30. Wow, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. Now, I will say the chat on my phone is a little bit smaller. And if anybody calls me or texts me, it's going to affect this phone. But for now, Lana, what's a Cricut? It is the die cut machine where you can make your own vinyl cutouts, or you can do, y'all, I keep looking above my phone. That's not where my thing's at. It's over here. And you can like cut out the vinyl. You can do iron-ons for your shirts, or the adhesive for like tumblers and that kind of stuff. Lacey says, have any of you had an ONN, Roku TV, or know someone that has? I haven't had the ON, or however they say it. I don't have a Roku TV. I have the Roku app, which I do like because it shows a lot of stuff. I do have a Amazon Fire TV, the smart TV, and I also have a Fire Stick, and I'm sure that they work a lot like that. I really like them. I haven't tried the ONN brand, but I have used that for other things. DC said it isn't too bad. She had one. Cool. Hi, Mom. There's my mommy. And hello to my brother and my daddy, if they can hear too. Candy has the Roku. Cool beanies. Now we're just going to leave it. Okay, so what I'm thinking about doing with this is, last week we talked about doing a bag, making a bag using these. So what I thought I'm going to do is make several of these Christmas ones in this color. And then instead of doing the star stitch all the way around, I'm going to use the red to join them and then make a tote using that instead. Okay, so Lacey said she's looking at Walmart's deals and thinking about getting one. It's a 43-inch and it's only $94. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah. So it's an actual TV. Is it actually the TV then? It's a 43-inch TV. Yeah, I would say it's probably a great deal for a smart TV. Heck yeah. because yeah, because that's when I bought my TV that I have now was on a Black Friday deal. And like I said, it's an Amazon Fire TV. I'm trying to think of the brand. I'd have to go look at it. But it's the same thing. It's just it's a different brand, but it has the smartness of it is through Amazon. Nancy says you can also use the Cricut for paper crafting, card making, and they have pens so you can write on cardstock. And I think I have a set of the I think I have a set of the pens because they were on clearance at Hobby Lobby. So I've already got the pens. I just don't have yeah. Lacey said she had the Roku and she really liked it. I like the smart TVs because you don't have to use a Fire Stick or anything else. I mean, you can just download the app straight to the TV. So y'all, if I miss your comment, it's not intentional. Like I said, I'm reading the chat on my phone that I'm using as my secondary camera here. So I can't see all of the chat. Like I can only see a couple of people's chats. So if it jumps, I'm not going to see y'all, but it's not intentional. Just yell it out again, and I'll see it eventually. I can glance over there and see if I missed anything. All righty. But yeah, so with this, I keep scooching over. Let me turn this. Let me just scoot this camera over just a smidge. Push it down. There we go. Now it's not blocking my. There we go. It's not blocking my my chat, and I can see over it. Okay. Crystal says, DC, if you quilt, you can use your Cricut to cut appliques as well. Oh, that's a good idea. But yeah, I've been looking at the Cricuts for a while. I just haven't bought one. My friend and I had found one at Goodwill. She had it for a while, and then I had it for a while, and neither one of us took it out of the box. Right now, her niece has it. She wanted to give it a whirl. But yeah, neither one of us ever even took it out of the box. She's like, you'll use it before I will. Come get it. And neither of us used it. Nancy says the rotary tool works on the Cricut Maker, but not the Explore Air. Gotcha. And so those that have them, okay, I've seen the little small ones. Most everything that I have read or seen, everybody's like, don't get the little tiny one. What is it? The Cricut Joy, I think maybe. You know what I'm talking about? It's they're really small. But they've said don't get those, just go ahead and get the big one. So for space and everything, I was thinking if I got a small one, because what I do now, if I was to use it, anytime I would need it, I would just need something small. But what everybody was saying is just go ahead and get the big one because you can do bigger projects and you can still do the smaller ones. So those that have them, let me know what your thoughts are on that. What are your thoughts? Because I don't have one, but the one that's on sale at Walmart is looks like it's a fairly decent size one. It looks like it's about the size of like a printer, like a inkjet printer. Nancy says they have one in between the Joy and the Maker. Just get the regular size one. And I think that's what I was going to grab my phone and look it up, y'all. I can't do that. I can't because my phone's right there. I should have grabbed my other phone, but I didn't. But it looked to be like a regular size, and I can't even remember what it was called. I could look it up on my computer. But like I said, it's on sale for $199. So that's why I was like, that seems like a really good deal. But And I still have a little bit of birthday money. And I thought like one of the stores near me has one in stock, and the one that's behind the Walmart that's that way didn't have any. I don't think. Or was that what I was looking at? I don't think they had any. And I know that one that's that way has some. I just don't know how I just don't know, because I could have ordered it tonight, but it's one of those things like if I did like pickup order in the morning, it could be sold out before I get there, and then I'll miss out. So I mean, I could just get up and go, but you know. Ooh, it jumped. Let me go over here and see what that said. DC says, whoops, you can use bonded fabric and fabric mat with, Nancy says the joy is great, but if you only make cards and it doesn't use a lot of space. Okay, I got you. I mean, I could tell that it was really small, but I wondered if I could make like, just like little, like, I thought about like making my bee. And how hard is it to do that? Like, can you custom create your own things, or do you have to use what is in the Cricut library? So like if I wanted to make like a little iron-on of my bee using the Cricut, could I do that or no? Lacey said, "Ooh, I ordered it. Woohoo! Getting a new TV for cheap. It'll be so nice seeing huge crochet." Yes, and that's what I like about the smart TVs too, because it's so easy to pull YouTube up on TV instead of trying to watch it on that little tiny screen like on your phone or even on your on a computer. It's very nice. That's before I started interacting and chit-chatting with in all the lives and stuff. I would watch the lives on TV, and then I would just do my own thing. So Nancy says you can use anything. I've used some Google images. Okay. I will see, that's because see, if I had that, then I can make like my own merch, which or add to other things. So yeah, that is busy. This is a very short color change yarn. Did I turn that while ago? I don't think I did. I keep hooking on the little metallic-y stripes. Do y'all, when y'all are making your granny squares, do you turn them after each round, or do you just keep going around and around and around? Sometimes I go around and around and around, but I feel like when I do that, it makes my square wonky. It doesn't keep it square. Nancy said she turns. Katrina says she just keeps going around and around, and sometimes I turn. Gotcha. Like I said, I mean, when I'm sitting here doing it and looking at it, it doesn't look so bad. But when I get done and then I lay it down, it just sometimes looks like it's twisted, but not. Oh, come here, you. What? Yeah. Here we go. And in the corners, do y'all do a chain 2 or a chain 3? Candy said, it's been forever since I've made a granny square. I usually just do a chain of 2. Sometimes I'll do chain 3, And I really can't remember what I did in my tutorial because I did that tutorial a long time ago. So I can't remember. And I also can't remember if I turned in the tutorial. I kind of don't think I did. I think I just kept going and around and around and around and around. Because when I first learned how to do the granny square, I didn't turn. So I can't remember. Nancy said she chains 2. Katrina does a chain 2. Lana says depends on what I'm making. Well, that's true too. Candy says I may have to channel I'm guessing this asked her sister on how to make them again. Or channel your sister. They're I like them. It's one of those things where like I'll get into making them and then I'll make a bunch of things with them and then I'll be like, okay, I'm done with that for now, and then I won't make anything with it for a long time. I think the last big project I made with the granny square was the like big project was I did a kaleidoscope granny because I saw it on Fiber Spider's channel and I was like, ooh, that's pretty. So I did that using neon colors. Karen says, when I do a blanket, I turn and chain 1 in the corner and no chains between. Yeah, I don't do any chains between. Let's see. Lana says, I'm still new enough that everything I do is by tutorials and can't read patterns. So basically, I do what the tutorial does. Hey, that is okay. And as you get familiar with crochet, and then you'll figure out the ways that you like to do it. And yeah. And let's see, my next question for granny squares. If y'all are joining in a second color, do y'all start on the side or do y'all start in the corner? And do you... Okay, when I get around to the end of this round, I'll show you what I'm to ask my next question. Katrina says, I never used to be able to read patterns. Then I watched a lot of tutorials and now I can. Yes, and that's a great way to learn how to read a pattern. I don't have any of my tutorials written up in pattern form. That was one of the things that was on my to-do list for 2024. And as y'all know, 2024 just kind of flew by, had a lot of things pop in. Yeah, so that didn't happen. But if you find a pattern that you really like, say like a Yarnspirations pattern, they have a lot of really simple patterns that are easy to follow. So if you go find one of those, chances are there's going to be a tutorial by one of the Yarnspiration ambassadors, like say Mikey from Crochet Crowd, Jonah, Crochet Hands, I think it's his channel, Marley Bird, and there's one more whose name I can't think of right now. But those 3 are all Yarnspiration ambassadors. So they do a lot of the tutorials that are on Yarnspirations. So most of them will have a easy to follow along with. And you can go get the pattern for free. So you can read the pattern. And if you get stuck on it, you can go check out the tutorial and see what's going on there. Katrina says she starts in the corner. Nancy says, wherever I end the previous row, corner. Sarah Zimmerman, thank you. Lana said, who is Jonah? I don't know him. Jonah is, I call him I don't know if I'm the only one. I'm sure I'm not. He's like a child prodigy when it comes to crochet. He has been crocheting like phenomenal stuff since he was very, very young. But I think it's Jonah's Hands is the name of his channel. He's still young. I would say now he's probably a teenager, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Katrina says, started out young and is a young man and he's amazing. Yes, he just seems like he's a really good kid. I think he's worked with Hirschner's, maybe. He's got a video out right now that I just saw not long ago with one of the companies. 16. Karen said he's 16 now. I was thinking he was a teenager, so. But still, that's a young man. Katrina says she follows him on here and on Instagram. I probably do. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I keep getting... and Lana said, is Sarah Zimmerman the loopy lamb? I can't remember. And y'all, I keep getting out of screen, and I'm sorry. Okay, so now when you make it all the way back around, do y'all chain 2 and then skip, 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 skip? Or do you, when you start your corner, do you go ahead and do both and then just join here and then jump across? What I do... Oh, Sarah's repeat crafter me. Yes, thank you, Nancy. And Pajama Quilter is home. And oh, I got a new member. Angela, thank you. Karen said he is fast. So let me go over here to this one. Y'all don't mind the side of my face here. This is for you. Where's it at? Where'd my video go? There it is. Okie dokies. Katrina said she slip stitched and then does the remaining. Okay, so here's what I do. When I get here, so I've already got half and half. So I've got half my corner here. The other half is here. I do a half double crochet to create this corner. So now I'm in the corner. And then I just start this half and then this half. That way I don't have to do any slip stitching. And there, Miss Nancy has dropped Jonah's channel. And again, thank you, Miss Angela. I appreciate that. Now you have access to all the fun custom emojis that members can use. And also, I have some member videos that are exclusive for members. Sometimes they stay member videos, and sometimes y'all just get like a sneak peek of upcoming stuff. So, but yeah, there are some that will always and forever stay member videos. So yeah, have fun. Y'all can go check it out. And there, Nancy has dropped Repeat Crafter Me's channel, Miss Sarah Zimmerman. And there are other channels too that have that do videos. I just used Yarn Inspirations because they have such a huge library of free patterns. Fiber Spider, he does a lot of tutorials off of patterns. So, and if he does that, he will link in the description of that video where you can find the pattern. Kimberly said, Ginger said, no one puts Pam in the corner. That's right. I had the time of my life. Okay, so Lacey said she just went and checked out Jonah, and he has a really nice yarn room. I know, right? But that is how I do mine. Did I already turn? Nope. I'm trying to decide how big I want these and how many. I'm thinking maybe like 4. This is going to be a little Christmas tote bag. And I guess I should get my fabric out and see how big it is. And there's Crochet Crowd with Mikey. And he has a lot of Yarn Inspirations patterns. He also has some that are his own patterns as well that he does. So, and he does crochet alongs. And so does Marley. Marley Bird. She does, whoa, keep hooking the little metallic strips. Angel says, I love the gold sparkling in this yarn. Isn't it? Are you talking about my yarn? It's really pretty. Like I said, this came from Hobby Lobby. I know those like Katrina that are, and Zach that are in Canada, you don't have access to this, but I love this yarn. Is really nice. And I've seen some knockoff on Temu, which is probably the same. But I haven't bought it because I can just go to Hobby Lobby and buy it. Nancy Sky, Fiber Spider, and Marley Bird. Nancy's working overtime, y'all. Angel said, yep, yours. Thank you. Yeah, I like the sparkly. But I have some fat quarters that I got from Hobby Lobby, and well, all of them that I can see are in a little container that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. But I have some also from like Michael's, sorry y'all, and Joann's. Keep sliding out of screen, but that I will probably just kind of stitch together real quick, like, so that it doesn't stretch, because with this being acrylic, it's going to stretch, which is why I'm using a smaller hook than I would normally use, because that way it'll be a little bit tighter and maybe it won't have that as much stretch. Let's see. Lana said she learned a lot with Bag O' Day, Creative Grandma, and Juan the Yarn Addict. Yes, Crystal Bag O' Day. She also has a lot of really great pattern tutorials. Now, most of her patterns, though, are paid for patterns. I was just trying to share out something that is free, but if you wanted to learn how to read a pattern. But yeah, you could absolutely buy Crystal's patterns too off of Etsy. Karen is doing a C2C granny with Big Twist Twinkle, and it's so fun in mulberry and white. Ooh, I haven't seen the Big Twist Twinkle. Is it sparkly? And I got to tell y'all, I really like that Red Hard Metallic. I don't think I didn't hook it nearly as much as I'm hooking this. However, like the metallic strand, y'all. Let me do this here. Since I keep scooting back, let me just move my camera. That way, I may have to turn the autofocus back on for a minute. Lana says she just watches her tutorials. There we go. Yeah. Karen says she loves Creative Grandma. And, you know, I haven't watched a whole lot of Creative Grandma stuff. I need to. I see some of her lives. Isn't she the one that goes live with her grandson? I've caught some of her lives, but I have not watched. I don't think I have watched any of her tutorials. And I hear a lot of people talk about her. So I need to go check her out. Karen said, all the things I've made, it's her first Christmas blanket. Oh, wow. And everybody's saying, yep, and he's fun. Yeah, I like that. They have obviously they have good chemistry because they're related. But, I mean, you're right. They're just fun. They're fun to watch together. Let me scroll back up over here. Angela says, I need a good pattern for wool ease. I was making a granny square blanket, but old man wants something to cover the bottom of the bed. You can do, let's see, woolies. Are you wanting something that's holey or solid, or doesn't matter? Hey, Angela, right? Welcome in. Let's see here. She says, how's everyone in the chat? She's doing fine, drinking water, working on daughter tank top, and happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And there's Nancy dropping Miss Creative Grandma's channel. Angela says it doesn't matter. So you're just wanting it to be like a foot cover. You don't want it to go on the whole bed. So you just kind of like a table runner style, or like just something narrow but long that just would cover your feet. And there's Bag O' Day. Something like that. If so, if you find like a really cool looking scarf pattern or rectangle wrap, you can use anything like that looks pretty that you want to use. Or you can just find a stitch that you like. One that I find that works up really quick is the sedge stitch, and it gives you a little bit of texture, but it works up really fast, I think, because it's a series of single, half double, and double crochet all in one. And so you can just go back and forth really quick, make it as wide as you want, and just do your initial chain so that it goes all the way across the bed as long as you want. If you want it to hang off on either side. Hey, Chris K, welcome in. Y'all got to go back over here. When I have a bunch of stuff, it jumps on me. Okay, so Lana says, I just made her, and it jumped. Easy stocking. Now I have to do 2 more, 1 for each grandchild. Every other stocking I tried turned out wonky, so I tried Creative Grandmas and did it. Well, I will have to go check her out because I've been looking. Well, I have one pattern for a stocking that I really, really liked, and now I can't find it. And I had one that was kind of like a granny square, but it wasn't a granny square. And I made it years ago. And it very well could be still in my notebook. But I haven't dug that notebook out. Actually, I think it's in that cabinet over there. And I made notes because I changed it up. But I really liked the way it turned out. I made 2. I had 2 left. One I sold at a craft show and one I gave to my brother. But, hey, Granny D, welcome in. And then Nancy says Sedge Stitch is her new favorite. I do love the Sedge Stitch too. Chris K says, Happy Gobble Gobble Day. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Granny D says, howdy do, y'all. Howdy, howdy. But yeah, I like the Sedge Stitch. I've actually been doing Sedge Stitch squares. And I started to do this and that, but then I thought, it's so busy you would lose the stuff. But I really, really like the Sedge Stitch. I have a tutorial for it. It's super easy. It's a 1-row repeat. Yeah, right? Yeah, Sedge Stitch 1-row repeat. I had to think about it for a second. But so yeah. I like it. Like it a lot. Like I said, a little bit of texture, but not a lot of, it doesn't require a lot of, it gives you the look of something that you would think would be difficult, but it's not. And it's not a yarn eater. Now, if you want something thicker or heavier that's going to be weighted at your feet, then you can go with like a basket weave or rice stitch or waffle. All of those are going to be, oh, thanks, Lana. She said, I just found your tutorial for the Sedge Stitch. Or those are going to be ones, because those use front post and back post double crochets. So it's going to make it more dense. So it's going to almost be like a weighted blanket on your feet. So if you're wanting something heavy like that, then you could do that. But it is a yarn eater, so just keep that in mind. But since you're just doing it as just like a runner style at your feet, it might not, you might would have enough. Let's see. Karen says she made a baby blanket. Wait. I made it in baby blanket yarn and the grandbaby loves it. Aw. Chris K says, or Tunisian. Yep. Let me scroll back up. Making sure I haven't missed anything. Oh yeah, we were talking about stockings. But yeah, so I'm going to check out Creative Grandma's stocking tutorials. Oh, and Chris says cases, or you can use the Tunisian honeycomb. I do like Tunisian honeycomb. That's probably my favorite Tunisian stitch is the honeycomb. It is. So I hope that gives you a few ideas. Lana, can you make a washcloth using the Sedge Stitch? Absolutely. In fact, do I have one in here? I think I have all my washcloths in my craft stash. Because I have a craft show this weekend. I don't know how long I'll last at the craft show, but my friend has said that she'll sell the stuff for me. Let me see if I put it back. Oh. Yeah. Slide you out of the way. So that's a Sedge Stitch washcloth. And seeing if this one is. And this one is Suzette Stitch. So they're very similar. Make sure I'm telling you right. Actually, I think this is lemon peel. I told you wrong. That was lemon peel. But that is a sedge stitch worked in the round. So see how it gives you this texture? A little bit of texture. Oh, let me see. I'm missing stuff. Okay, let me. Lana says, I plan on learning Tunisian into the next year. Awesome. Half double crochet border or single crochet? On these, I do my border as I go, and this is a half double. So I start and end with two half doubles. I think is what I did on this one. Maybe one. I start and end with a half double, and then I did two rows of half double at the end. What do I prefer? I generally do lemon peel stitch, but I do like the sedge too. Because even though you're skipping stitches, it doesn't leave big holes, even though you would think it would. Let's see. Angela's talking to Granny D. She said, I went to your channel and now I'm a brown squirrel. Yay! But yeah, I like the lemon peel. That's generally what I do for my washcloths. The pink one is, this is a sedge stitch worked in a square. So this is sedge. And I did this on a live. I was watching that live back the other day. And then that live, I said I was going to go back and do a tutorial just for this, which, I mean, you can see what I did because I did it on the live, but I was going to go back and film up a tutorial, and then I just never did. So I really need to do that. But this is a sedge stitch granny square. But I did have a sedge stitch washcloth. It's either I sold it or it's in my craft stash. And if y'all are wondering what I'm doing here at the beginning, I'm doing a stacked double, or starting out with a single crochet and then working another single crochet on top of it instead of starting with a chain. Why am I doing that? I don't know. I just felt like it. That's just how I've been doing them here lately. That's how I did all those others, because then, you just get this little teeny tiny bump on the side, and I don't know. And I don't like working into a chain. I mean, I do that on occasion, depending upon the project. Like somebody was saying earlier, just really depends on the project. I will start with a chain and you let that count as my first double. But I don't know. I just prefer working in the top of a stitch instead of into the chain. And Granny D thanking Angela, and Angela saying you are very welcome. So y'all, since I was trying to get this camera set up, I did not even think about, or I did think about, but I did not get my, I didn't get the Jeopardy question entered. So no Jeopardy question tonight because I'm a slacker. So, did everybody cook for yourself today, or did you go out to eat, or what'd y'all do? We have a big family meal, and everybody brings something. My parents did the ham. My aunt did the turkey. And then everybody brings a side dish. Normally, I do the chocolate pies, But my cousin did them this year for me. Well, it was kind of like a tag team effort. My aunt made the pie crust, which normally I buy my pie crust because check out what I said a while ago. I'm a bit of a slacker. But I usually buy the frozen pie crust, and I've been wanting to try the refrigerated pie crust that comes like all folded up, and then you just spread them out and push them in. But anyway, every time I think about it, they're sold out because usually it's when I'm going to buy the stuff to make the pies for Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. So I haven't actually tried them, but I've heard that they are really good and that they are closer to homemade than the frozen pie shells. But anyway, my uncle prefers homemade pie shells. So his wife, Aunt Judy, she made the pie shells, and then my cousin Brandy made the chocolate pie filling and all that stuff. So that I didn't have to do it this year. And then, but I was told that that's a one-time thing. One of my other aunt told me that. So, which they were delicious. They were yummy. So, but they bring a lot of stuff. And so that was just extra on them that normally they don't have to bring. Because they also brought pumpkin pie, carrot cake, which I've got carrot cake in there to eat for a little snacky snack. Because I was too full earlier. So I'll probably go back and eat that here in a little bit. But I brought a little bit of everything back home with me. Except for deviled eggs. All the deviled eggs was gone. That's like one of the first things to get gone. So, but I mean, I can boil an egg and make my own deviled eggs. That's not a big deal. So I might have to do that because I got some eggs in there. My chat jumped, so let's go over here. Let's see. Chris K says, howdy. And Granny D says, Buck went to the family dinner at her cousin's, but she hung out at home. I was chilly. Too chilly to go out. I'm just a homebody. It was chilly here too today. And I was looking at some friends on Facebook that live in the Northeast, like Massachusetts. And y'all, they had snow. She had a picture. It said, Happy Thanksgiving. And it's pictures of snow. Snow on the road, snow on the... So it's coming, y'all. But it's supposed to be chilly here this weekend. Burr. Lana said she was thinking about making deviled eggs. Nancy said her deviled eggs taste better than others' deviled eggs taste better than hers. Diane went to her son's house. But yeah, so that's what we do. We have a big old family get together. Like I said, last week, sometimes there's a bunch of people. Sometimes we have more people than others, but it was a good time. A couple people came in from out of town, and so Granny D said to Diane, you heard about Madonna? I missed what you were saying about Madonna, Miss Granny D. Now, I did see that you put up her address, but I missed that. I meant to go back and catch the replay, like when you were talking about it. So if you want to share in the chat what's going on, please do, because I did miss that. Chris K said her mom bought 2 of the Cracker Barrel meals for you. Ooh, I bet that was good. I like most everything at Cracker Barrel. There's a couple of things. I don't like Cracker Barrel sausage. Now, my best friend loves it, but I'm not a fan of smoke, like the smokiness of it, and it stays red. But Angel said I missed out on the deviled eggs. And Dan said, no, Granny D, what's going on? And I'm not a fan of their breakfast gravy, their white gravy. But I think it goes back to the fact that they use their sausage, and I don't like their sausage. But other than that, I am good with all of Cracker Barrel's food that I've tried, for the most part. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so Granny D says, so y'all keep Madonna in your prayers, y'all. She's having radiation treatments, not sure for how long. But she's going to be having a double mastectomy tomorrow. Wow. Absolutely. We will be thinking of Miss Madonna. So that's, oh my goodness. But I know Granny D has got Madonna's address. Did you put it in a community post? I know you dropped it in your chat, but do you have it on a community post? If so, I'll send them over there. Granny D said her spirits are good. She has a great faith that all will be well. That's great. That's good that she is in good spirits. And I need to see how many rounds I have done on this thing. I've been sitting here chatting and just crocheting right along. And I'm sitting kind of back from my desk. Alrighty. Hey, my chat joke. Lacey said, I thought Faust was some kind of event I'd never heard of and went looking it up, and then you posted house. She said, there is a word Faust, but it didn't make sense for it to go with that. And Grady D says, yes, she has Madonna's address on her community tab. So if y'all want to send her a card, y'all can head over to Miss Granny D's channel and grab that off of her community tab. This is a good time for me to say, if y'all want to drop your channel link, Nightbot will do that for you. Just type in the chat, Be Thankful, B-E-E Thankful, all one word, and Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link. So if Miss Granny D, if you want to do that, or if one of the other mods, or if you want to drop it yourself because you are a mod, if you want to drop your channel link so everybody can go check it out. Although, pretty sure everybody here is already familiar with your channel, but just in case, they can go. There we go. And Mr. Nightbot has dropped it. So if y'all are not a member of the Squirrel Squad, head on over there. Check out Miss Granny D's channel. She goes live several times a week. And it's just a lot of fun over there. So y'all just go check it out. Okay. Let's see y'all. Whoo, that's going to be Christmassy. You can't even really tell that it's a granny square because it's so busy. Okay, let's measure this bad boy. All right, so we are almost 6 inches wide. Decisions. And y'all, you know what I might do? I could do join as you go grannies. Hey, Bonnie. She said, happy Thanksgiving. How are you doing? I am doing good. Thank you, Miss Angel. She said, that's pretty. Oh, and there's the community post. Granny D's got it there, so y'all can just click there, take you straight over, and give you Miss Madonna's address. So that's 6. So if I did, so that would be, well, almost 6. By the time, if I do another round, or when I do when I attach them, that's going to add a little bit. So that would be a 12-inch tote if I did 4. So 2 there, 2 down. And if I wanted to make it a boxy tote, I could do 2 this way and then do 1 on either end, or like 2, stacked. Y'all can't see my hands. 2 stacked. So I could do them, 1, 2, and then do 1, 2 on the side, and then on the bottom, do 2. So it'll be kind of like a box. That way I can fit a whole bunch of stuff in it, because if it's going to be my Christmas tote, I got to be able to get all my goodies in there. Okay. Miss Lacey says, Granny D, when I talk to my baby squirrels, I think about you. Aw, they stayed busy in the yard eating peanuts and seeds, and I told them they need to watch the adults and make theirs. I'm not sure what that word's supposed to be. Is it drays? Granny D said, aw, sweet Lacey, I have bunches in my backyard. Zach saying howdy-do to Bonnie and Granny D. Yeah, I have quite a few squirrels, too. I had a big old fat squirrel I put a video up, a short. So I'm thinking I was calling him a boy. I was saying he's a big old fatty, but I really think it was a mama, like a big old pregnant mama squirrel getting ready to pop. Let's see. Lacey said, yesterday I heard my cardinal and opened the door to say hi, and then the baby squirrel started crying to get my attention. Those squirrels crack her up. Oh, and a baby squirrel, they're pitiful sounding. They really are. But you know what I've been having here at my house here lately? I've got this little family of chipmunks, and they are so stinking cute. Okay, Lacey. So she said, yes, stray is another word for their nest. I did not know that. Did not. I learned something new. Minnie says, beautiful. But I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do with these. That's my plan. But I have to bring the red in here. But, so let me ask y'all this. Should I end it like this? Go ahead and finish off this one. And then take my red and do the last round of red and do it as a join as you go. But I wonder if I could join it. I wonder if I could join it as I went. I'll have to go watch. Fiber Spider has a join as you go granny. I'm going to have to go watch his video to see if, because I don't want to have a whole bunch of tails to weave in. So if I could join it as I go with the red and go all the way around one and then take the second one and then join it in and go all the way around it with the red without having to cut, that's what I would like to try. Ooh, Angela said she had some homemade chili. Oh, yes, ma'am. It's going to be chili time. Lacey said she got a cheap relish tray for the peanuts and seeds at Dollar Tree, and then just one sits there eating away. Oh, how cute. Cute, cute. Nancy says, don't forget your gummies. Thank you, Miss Nancy. Hey, Rudy, welcome in. But I'm thinking that that's probably going to be wide enough. My initial thought was I would go all the way around. I would still have to at least. That's going to give me a whole bunch of tails. I don't want a bunch of tails to have to weave in. Rudy said, I already had dinner. Good deal. I did have dinner. I had Thanksgiving. We ate at noon, but I've got some leftovers, so I'm probably going to eat me some dessert when I get off of here. I do. Because I think that's going to taste yummy. Because I didn't eat any of the carrot cake because I was too full. So I had chocolate pie at lunch. So I think when I get off here, I'm going to have carrot cake. My aunt makes it all homemade. Oh, so good. Homemade cream cheese icing. Oh. Yeah, that's what's for dessert. But yeah, I need to get a bird feeder. I used to have a bird feeder outside, our bird house. So I haven't put one of those out. Now my daughter-in-law, she's got a bird feeder. My daddy has one that he keeps out, so I need to, because I have birds all around here, tons of birds. But I figure if I put it out, then I know the chipmunks and the squirrels would probably eat it all. But they're so cute. I like the little squirrelies. I like my little birds too, but I'm thinking I'm just going to do this one for right now. But I may turn my camera and just sit back and we can keep chit-chatting some more. Because I think my phone's going to die because it popped up it's running out of juice because it popped up and said I had 20% left on my battery. And I can't see my battery the way it's sitting. Like normally, like in the corner, I can see how much battery I have left, but I can't right now. Lacey said she's going to make some feeders out of 2-liter bottles. Now, that's a good idea. And I know when I was in, I want to say elementary school, we made them out of milk jugs, like milk cartons. And I've got 2 half-gallon milk cartons in the fridge that need to be emptied out. So I could make some out of that. I could cut it and then hanging by the handle. I think that's how we did it. I'll have to double check it. Okay, let me go over here. Remove this one. Is that how I do that? Nope, I do it by this way. Click you off there. Then I can turn that off there, maybe. Turn this one, this one, this one. Switch. Let me take my phone off of here and disconnect it now, or turn it off here. Let's see. Lana's saying hey to Rudy. Karen said we made them and put a wood spoon in the hole for them to sit on. That's cute. That's a good idea. I'm sure if I Google or if I go on YouTube, I could probably find all kinds of tutorials on how to make a bird feeder using all kinds of stuff. Karen said they have their hummingbirds back. She loves watching them. Hey, Jonathan. Cop says, hey, everybody. Okay, let me open this back up here. I don't want to end it. How do I? You know what? We're just going to leave it be. Because I don't know how. Because I don't want to hit end over here. Well, that doesn't say end stream. It just says end. We're just going to leave it. If my phone, if it runs out of juice, it runs out of juice. I can always plug it in after. I don't want to hit that and then end everything in the stream. But I don't think it would because it had a different name. Like I was able to name it something different. So, Lacey said she made one out of a milk jug too. The way she's going to use the 2-liter ones, the seeds will move down as they eat. I found a tutorial for it on here. So you hang it this way so the seeds come out of the little tiny hole. And then they land into something else, maybe? Mandy said I would just leave it alone. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Because if I don't, I will mess something up, for sure. For sure. Yep. But what do y'all think? That's going to be like super Christmassy. But that's what I'm thinking. 4 total for the front. And I could even make it deeper. I just don't know. Or I can make it wider. I guess I can see how many squares this will make. But I could even do like 3 wide, 2 down, and then 1 on either side. What do y'all think? And then I can make a strap. But because I used that smaller hook, it's going to have a little bit of stretch. But see, that's it. That's about as stretch as it's going to get. So it doesn't have a whole lot of give in it as it would as if I had to use the regular size hook that I normally would. So I may not even have to line it. Let's see here. Nancy says my little journal is making a bigger mess than my large. That's okay. Oh, you know what I could do? No, I can't. I was going to say I could kick myself out, but I can't. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see, Lacey, you have to cut it up, put the mouth part upside down into the, okay. I know where, yeah, okay. I get what, yeah. And then you put the mouth part upside down on the bottom piece, and then she's going to hot glue it to a plastic plate for them to sit on. That's cute. I'll Google it. So you just use 1 2-liter for the bird feeder. That's a good idea. I'll have to Google it. Okay, so members, y'all have already got the exclusive look. I'll show y'all this. Non-members. I don't think I can pick it up. I'm afraid to pick it up because I'm afraid it'll fall apart. I put a video up this morning for members. Let me see if I can do this without tearing it up. Okay, so I bought this bad boy. This paint spinner. Can y'all see over on the other side from where my face is how there's a big gap? It spins. It spins great. It holds all the paints just fine. But y'all, this material is so soft. And what I didn't say in the video that I meant to say, it is like it's a plastic coated foam board is what it feels like. It's very, very soft, very squishy. But I went to Amazon and looked for them. They're all made exactly the same. So whether you get it from Amazon, Temu, eBay, don't get it from eBay. Oh my gosh, people were selling these for like $40 and up. I saw one for $80 plus shipping. You can get them on Amazon and Temu for $20-ish. So, anyway, just keep that in mind when if you're thinking about getting one. The material is very soft. It's a very soft material. And it took me forever to put this thing together. It was a booger, but it's together. I'm going to keep it. I thought about sending it back, but I'm just going to keep it and see how long it lasts. But even though the material is very squishy, I mean, it seems to be holding together. And it did come with little screws, so it's not going to just like fall apart. But just letting y'all know if y'all been looking at them. And maybe not all of them. Maybe they all look similar. But this one was a pain. So, Lacey says they'll also hold water for them. Okay. I'm going to have to go check that out. Little bird feeders. You would think that I would have a notebook. Handy dandy. A handy dandy notebook. You would think I would have one handy dandy for me to write this down on and what I need to go look up. Haha, I do. Wait. I have some little teeny tiny composition notebooks. I do have one right here. Ta-da! Okay, that was my color thing for my blanket. Which my okay, so my stitch along blanket. I'm working on the video. I've already got it filmed up. I've already got all of the stitch counts and everything done, like written up, confirmed, made sure everything's good. And I'm in the process of editing that video so that if you missed any of the lives where I talked about the stitch count going into the next month or something, I'll have all of that in there so you'll know what I used for mine and how you can, if you want to adjust the stitch count. But that way you'll know exactly how many stitches I did for the one that I did. The only thing I haven't done is the border, which I'm just going to do a simple single crochet border all the way around it. That's what I'm doing. Well, now where's my pen? Here's one. Okay, so I need to look up DIY bird feeder. Because as soon as I hit end, I'm going to be like, what was I going to look up again? And then I'll have to go back and watch the live and be like, oh, yeah. Because I go back every now and again and I'll watch my lives just to see if there was something I was supposed to do or say. And like I said, with that one with the granny square, the sedge stitch granny, like I never did that video. Okay, so we're going to look up 2 liter and milk jug. Because like I said, I've got 2 milk jugs. I even have 3 in there. Well, I don't have a milk jug, but I have a Milo sweet tea jug that'll be empty here before long, which is the same thing as a milk jug, or it looks exactly the same. So I'll have those, so I can use those. Y'all. Yes. You know what, y'all? We can do the Jeopardy question without me having to write it down. It just won't be on screen, but I can read it to you. Okay. So, Karen said she used a water bottle. That would work too. Okay, so today, I always write the date on it so I know when I asked the question. So if I ever want to go back and look, we're on Off the Hook, episode 110. Oh my gosh. Okay, where'd my lid go? There we go. Alrighty, y'all. You know what? Let me do this right here. Turn off my camera for a second. Then I can go right over here to banners. Edit. And the reason I turned my camera off is because I have to get closer to the camera to type it all in. Okay, so the category is still vocabulary. And the answer is this word. Oh, wait a minute. Come here, you. Okay. This word for, oh no. Oh, okay. This will be an easy one. Let me make sure I typed it all in correctly. I did. Yay. Okay. So here's the question, and then I'll go type in the answer, and I think all of y'all are going to know this one pretty quickly. Okay, so the category, vocabulary. This word for photographers who follow a celeb around. Yeah, it does say celeb. I was making sure it didn't say celebrity, but same difference. Okay, this word for photographers who follow a celeb around comes from the name of a Fellini character. What do y'all think it is? While y'all type in your answer or your question, let me type this in here. Sorry, y'all, I can't type and talk apparently. Look at that. We got paparazzi, paparazzi, paparazzi. What is paparazzi? I remember reading that one last week now. I remember reading the question. And there's another paparazzi coming in. I was going to say it is also a Lady Gaga song. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to go ahead and let that be. Whoa. I think I'm going to let that be it for the size of these. Or I could just make it one big giant one, and then I wouldn't have to sew anything together. But I think that's super busy. I think it's going to need the red to break it up. That's what I think. And then when I end my, I don't do a half double to end. I do the chain 2, then I reach over here and I slip stitch, and then fasten off. That's how I end them. I don't end it with the half double. And where's my scissors? I think almost every time I order from Temu, I get me a pair of scissors because they have like really super cute scissors, and you can usually find them for really, really cheap, like $1 or less. So there's one square. Ta-da! And what I was going to tell y'all, this isn't the eye hook I normally use. The eye hook I normally use is blue. This was one of the first hooks I bought, I think. Did I buy this one? Can't remember if I bought this one or if this is one that Sunita sent me. But it's got a little teeny tiny, I guess it's like where when they cast the hook part, it's got a little tiny, like, you know how like when you get a little fingernail, it's got like a little piece on it. and it hangs on everything, like it wants to snag. It's got that, and I've tried filing it down, and I know y'all can't see it, but it's super duper tiny. And I think that may be why I was catching this little, the sparkly bits. So I'm going to try it with my other hook and see. And it may have nothing to do with it. You might could see it. Let's see. You might could see it here. But it comes down to a point. I don't know. I don't guess so. I don't think it's going to show. But anyway, so that may be what's hooking on it. Because normally it doesn't. None of my furls hook on anything except for this particular one. It's just got a little point on it. Let's see. Chris K says, thank you for doing this. You look like you're feeling better. I do. I feel pretty good. Feeling good. Getting around better. Oh, and I will have I'll have a video coming out for that. My medical journey video. Because I wanted to wait until after I had gone through all of my follow-up appointments. So I'll try to get that done this weekend as well. I do have a craft show. That's what I was saying earlier. I think I told y'all that earlier. I may have actually told that to my friend before I started the live. If not, but anyway, I have a craft show this weekend. And my friend said she would work it for me. She said she would sell my stuff if I didn't feel up to going. But I'm going to try to go for a little while anyway, because this particular craft show is not one of the ones that's like, it doesn't start at like 7 a.m. and go till like 8 p.m. It's not like an all day. I mean, it does go, both days. It's a 2-day event, but it ends at 3 o'clock. So I think I'll be able to make it. I think I'll be able to do the whole thing, but we can set up tomorrow. So it's not like we have to get up there and get there super early on Saturday to set up. We can set up on Friday. So I can do it gradually. The only thing that I have to do, the only thing that would be is, when you break down to leave on Sunday, you have to break it all down and pack it up. You can't leave it, obviously, come back the next day. But yeah, that's the plan anyway. But I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. But anyway, but she said she would work it for me, but I'm doing good. So I'm going to try to get, I know what I was doing. So I'm going to try to get a video, a medical journey video, done, and let everybody know what's going on with that and what I found out and all that kind of good jazz. So Chris K said, or Lana says, gotta go. Good night, everyone. Good night, Lana. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Since this question or this answer, I think the majority of people are going to know it. So let me just read it one more time and then I'll go ahead and pop up the question. So the category again was vocabulary, and the word, this word for photographers who follow a celeb around comes from the name of a Fellini character, which I did not know that. I couldn't even tell you who Fellini is. And the question is, what is paparazzi? Also acceptable, paparazzo. So y'all, we're all correctamundo. Hey, Robert. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So I'm going to go ahead and weave my tails in. I've been trying to get better about weaving my tails in as I go. But I think this is going to be a cute little bag. So that's going to be my project for December, I think. Because December stitch is double crochet. And y'all know what? Granny square, double crochet, double crochet, double crochet. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to be doing in December. Because it's just double crochets. A little bit of chaining and double crochet. Because that's just what I'm going to do. So y'all, we'll hang out here for a couple more minutes, and then I'm going to go eat me a little snacky snack because we'll be talking about food, and now I'm thinking about carrot cake. Angel, is the craft fair items crochet and crafts? Is my craft? Yes. I've got washcloths. I've got a couple of wraps. What else do I have? I have some fall stuff that I took out the scarecrows because I took them to the last one, so I probably won't take them. I have do I have any more? I think I have a couple of loveys. I really didn't get as much made because I had the last show in October. And my plan was after that show was I was going to make some more stuff. But as y'all know, life happened and I didn't get a lot of stuff made extra. So I'm just going to take what I got. After this show last year, I wanted to have a bunch of stockings made. So my plan was this year I was going to make like 2 or 3 stockings a month so that I would have some to carry to the show and let that kind of be like the main focal point as far as what I had available to sell at my booth. That didn't happen. Now I do have a lot of beanies made up because at the last craft show, it was like 85, 90 degrees. And at the beginning of October, it was very, very warm. So I sold no blankets and I sold no beanies. I did sell a couple of baby beanies, like newborn beanies, but not like adult beanies. So, so I do have quite a few of those already made up. So, hey, Julianne, she said, Happy Thanksgiving. Woo. You know what? Oh, I don't want to do that because that'll turn that back on. But yeah, so that's what I've got made up. Angel says she's enjoyed being in the live. Good night, everyone, and stay safe. Thank you, Miss Angela. Have a great night and happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, so we're going to be here for a couple more minutes. If you were not here earlier and you want to drop your channel link, the word is Be Thankful. That's B-E-E Thankful. Let me find my banner. There it is. And Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link so that everybody that's here hanging out and watching and listening can go check out your channel and see what all you have to offer. So check it out. And there's Miss Julianne, that's my fellow bee here on the YouTube streets, Miss Frizzy Bee. And I know she goes live and she's been doing like some crochet along, so y'all go check her out. And y'all, I ordered an advent calendar from Amazon. It's supposed to be here Saturday. And so I'm gonna be probably doing like if I can stick with it. If I'm able to keep up with it, I want to do like a little 5-minute video every day, opening up the advent and showing y'all what it is. And then I have, let me see, take y'all on a journey. Look, right there, right here. This little thing right here is a Christmas tree advent calendar that I bought at Michael's. Y'all see all my stack of garbage over there? Not really garbage, but all my, oh my gosh, Amanda, thank you. Let me get over here. This is for you. How are you doing, Miss Amanda? Thank you, Miss Amanda. Let's see, Frizzy Bee says she's going to be popping up again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific to finish Santa. Yay! Can't wait. This was a big old project. Amanda said she's been listening and lurking. Well, I appreciate that. I started watching your video earlier for your Thanksgiving one, so I need to go back and finish that. Nancy said, Crafty Ladies, December 7th. Oh, yes. So y'all had the Crafty Ladies will be back in December. November just kind of was a blur, so we missed it. But that's okay. I've been sick, Nancy. We had some issues going on in November, but we'll be back in December. And y'all, if anybody wants to craft along with us, we are going to be making over the doll houses that you can get from Dollar Tree, the little plastic doll houses, the ones that are $1.25. I don't know. I don't have a Dollar Tree Plus, so all I can get are the $1.25 ones. But anyway, that's the ones we're making over. We're going to paint them up. Gingerbread house, candy house, or maybe I might just make mine like painted up to look like a regular house and then put like little wreaths on the windows, that kind of thing. We're just going to be making those over. So y'all come and check it out. It's going to be at Nancy's house this time. Amanda says, I'm good. Love your hair like that. Oh, thank you. Robert's saying hey to Nancy. But so that's what we got going on. So that's going to be on December 7th. In the new year, we're going to be moving the Crafty Ladies to a different Saturday. It's not going to be the first Saturday. Nancy, did we decide on the 3rd? Is that what we decided? The 3rd Saturday of the month? Mainly because it seems like on the first Saturday of the month, for me, we have a whole lot of family birthdays and stuff that have fallen on the first weekend of the month. And so it was kind of interfered, and I was having to rush to get back in time. And it was just, plus the craft show that I do in October, it's always the first weekend in October. So yeah, so beginning in the new year, the Crafty Ladies is going to be on the 3rd Saturday of the month. So it's still going to be on a Saturday, but if you have your notifications set, we're still going to be alternating back and forth. We've got some changes that we're hoping to bring. We're hoping to have some like guests join us. So, hey, Melanie, welcome in. And we may or may not have a special guest with us in December. I think we are. We've been in contact with them, but like I said, since November was such a blur for both of us, we have not heard from this person. So hopefully they will be able to, though. Hopefully they're still planning on joining us. So you won't want to miss it if they're able to. But let's see. So I think that's it. Also my crafting. Let's Get Crafting. I didn't do that in November. I was gonna make it up and do it last weekend, and then I just didn't. So we'll do that. I'll probably work on that I'll probably do that one in December as well. Maybe. I'll have to check the calendar because, December is a busy month for everybody. You've got Christmas parties and family get-togethers. And so, but yeah, just hit that notification bell and YouTube should notify you anytime any of us go live, and if you're wanting to catch those. So yeah. So I'm gonna the advent calendar I was just showing you up there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop different things in each little box. Because the advent calendar that I ordered I looked up some different craft ones, and some of them were not. They didn't have great reviews. Like one of them was a cross stitch one, and it says you get like a different little pattern each day. But then I read the reviews, the one on Amazon. Now I'm not sure about some of the other ones because I've looked at them on different from different vendors and different platforms, whether it be, where was that? I know I looked on Temu, I looked on Amazon, I looked on Walmart. But this particular one on Amazon was for cross stitch. It was supposed to give you a different cross stitch thing, but if you read it, it clearly says in the thing what it is, but they kind of were advertising it as it would be a different cross stitch, a different thing each day. But this particular one just gives you like a little section of that pattern for you to do each day. So it's not 24 different patterns. It's one pattern that you only get a teeny tiny piece of. So if you are looking at that one on Amazon, be sure to read to make sure, because there is one on Temu that looks identical to it, but the one on Temu says it is 24 individual patterns. And when you look through all the pictures, it shows a couple of different designs. So I feel like that one really is 24 different. They're little. I mean, it's so you can make little bitty ornaments for your tree. But it appears to be that, but I don't know. I didn't order either one of those. The one I ended up ordering is a puzzle, and it's 1,008 piece puzzle. But each little day has a little tiny section of the puzzle that you put together. So I might actually be able to put together a 1,000-piece puzzle in under a month. But it looked really pretty, and it was very inexpensive. So that's the advent calendar that's coming. So I'm going to be doing that, drawing that out. And then in that one, I'm going to put different little notes. So like it may say, because I have a lot of projects that I haven't finished. So, and a lot of them are going to say the same thing. Like it might say today, cross stitch for whatever. So I think I'm going to give myself like a 30-minute window each day. So, to do like a certain thing. So I may draw it out and then video and say, okay, here's where I'm at when I start. Then I may just go watch TV, cross stitch for 30 minutes, come back, show you how much I got done. I also have a paint by number that I started back in January, maybe even December of last year, that I was going to try to have done by this year, and that didn't happen. So in some of them, I'm going to say, okay, you're going to paint. So I may paint for 30 minutes and show you the same thing, like show you what it was and then how far I got along on it. That kind of thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record every day, but that's my goal. My goal is to at least show you, if I don't show you what I'm actually doing, maybe I can at least show you what the advent says, that kind of thing. So, but I know it's very ambitious for me to say this is what I'm going to do for December, but that's also a whole lot of work to do that every single day. But that's the goal anyway. So for those that do content on your channel, y'all understand that it takes time. It's not, I mean, obviously it takes time, but like the editing process for me is like the longest thing. Like I can come on here and do a video really quick, but it's the editing it down that takes me a long time. Because I try to take out every eye roll. If I like get tripped up on my words and I have to sit here and think about it, then I go and I cut that out and stuff like that. But Freezy B says, just go live and do the crafts. I could, but I know a lot of other people are going lives, but I could do that. I could just go live for 30 minutes, but maybe I could do that. Or yeah, I might could do that. It wouldn't be like at a set time. I could just go live. Or I could just go live and draw the stuff. That's a thought. Amanda says, editing. Who edits? Hey, Jeannie, welcome in. How are you? But that is an idea. And Melanie J, I think I said hey to you. I know I read your comment, but if not, hey. Everybody's saying happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving back to y'all. Juliet, when I feel like I can't deal with editing, I go live. Well, see, that's what I did. I did 2 member videos last weekend, and I was going to record them. And that's what I did. I just went live. That's an idea. I could do that. But I know, like, Nancy, she's going to be going live. But that is an idea. That is a possibility. Or at least on some of the days. Like, on the days, like you said, I could do that. Go live. Because I know, yeah, that's an idea. Good idea. I could think about that. Because some of the days I'll be working, but I might do them earlier in the day. Like I said, they'll just be random times if I do go live. They won't be at a set time every night. Yeah. Alrighty, y'all. I think I'm going to go eat me some cake. Is anybody else going live, or does anybody want to go live right now? If so, let me know in the chat, and we will go to your channel. And check y'all out. I got the hiccups, y'all. Maybe just 2 hiccups. But I'll waiting a minute or two for Mr. StreamYard to catch up with YouTube land. Amanda says, nah, I gotta go to bed soon. And I will be going to bed here pretty soon because I just don't know if I want, like, I really want to go look at that cricket. You know what I could do when I get off of here? I wonder if Julianne said, I already took off my makeup. Granny D says, love you, 99. Love you too. Julianne says, nobody wants to see that. I didn't even put any makeup on. Let me go look at Walmart for a second. Because if I decide I want to get that, if they still have it. And Walmart reminded me, it says, busy day. Remember, you get free delivery. Yes, I do. Did I put that in there? I didn't put it in there. Oh, y'all, if you need some Sharpies, Black Friday sale, you can get a 27 count of Sharpies for $10. Walmart. Assorted colors, 27 Sharpies for $10. That's a good deal. Suzanne says, I need to get to bed tonight. Barely slept last night. Have a safe weekend, everyone. You too, Miss Suzanne. Go back. I was looking to see what was in my cart because I did put that in there earlier. Okay, so let's go Cricket. Oh, no, that's such cream cheese. I hit the wrong one. There we go. Cricket. And then I can tell y'all which one it is if they still have it. Okay, so it's the Cricut Explore 3. Does anybody have that one? Let me know. Amanda said, my Black Friday shopping was the mattress I bought off of Amazon. I've been thinking about getting a Cricut, but I don't know that I want to spend the money for it. But they have a Cricut Joy on sale for $129, and the Cricut Explorer 3 is on sale for $199, which is regularly $319. So that's a pretty good deal. And Cricut Joy is normally $234.99. And then the others are more expensive. And then some of them aren't good sales at all. Nancy says she has the Explorer 2. Okay. Ooh, Amanda said her mattress was $100 cheaper than normal. See, and I've been looking for a mattress too, so maybe I need to go look. My son and daughter-in-law have one of those purple mattresses, and they really like that. But I'll have to go look. But if I decided I could order it, and then I wouldn't have to go fight the crowds because, y'all, I really don't. I mean, Walmart on a Friday morning, on a normal Friday, when most people are at work, it's still bad. But if I can get in and out of there before 11 o'clock, it's golden. Once 11 o'clock hits, forget it. But it's Black Friday. So it's going to be a madhouse. It's going to be a madhouse early. I would need to wait until like the afternoon when everybody's done come and gone. But if I do that, then I might miss that. They may all be gone. Nancy says the maker will cut fabric and wood, but you need all the special bits that are not included with the original machine. Oh, I got you. Amanda says, yep, her old 400 body broke this one down for her 240-pound body, so I needed a replacement. Yes, girl, you are looking amazing. Good job. Angel said her daughter got the purple mattress too, and she loves it. Yeah, so I need to. My mattress is old, and right now I've got a 4-inch, I think 4-inch memory foam, but like chunks of it are coming out of the side because it doesn't want to stay on the mattress. It like slides, like as I get in and out, so like it hangs off the bed like this much, and then I gotta push it back on, and then so anyway. Angel said she has the maker and all the tools. So what I'm hearing is that's a good one, but then you got to buy all the little tools. I wonder if, since this, because I'm guessing they probably are getting ready to kick out. That was probably marked down that low because they're probably getting ready to come out with the 4, a maker 4. So I wonder if all of the tools are interchangeable. Like if I got the maker 3 and the maker, y'all have the maker 2, if all of the attachments would fit both. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's kind of like with the cell phone, they change it up just enough so that you have to buy a new case and buy a new everything because it doesn't go together. Let's see. Lacey said her friend got a bed in a box earlier this year, and it's really comfortable, and it's a pillow top. Ooh. Let's see. Chris K says Hobby has a Facebook show tomorrow. Oh, do they? Do they go live on Fridays? I may have known that. Or are they doing it special for Black Friday? Nancy said Explore or Maker at Walmart. They have both. Let me double check which one I said is on sale. Okay, so they have a Maker. The Maker is more expensive, but it is on sale for $349 regular, $429. And the Explorer 3 is $199, regularly $319. Y'all know I'm getting them all confused. So Angel's got the Maker. Okay, so Amanda said, girl, I'm dodging the springs, my torn tailbone and hip. I feel like I'm doing the dang two-step while trying to sleep. That is what was going on with my mattress. That's why I put the topper on there. That's why I got the big squishy topper thingy to go on it. But, and it's comfortable and it's super squishy, but I just feel like it's time to get rid of, because it's tall, and like I said, it keeps sliding off of the other mattress, and I guess I could take the one mattress off and just put that on top of the box spring, but since it's not as thick as a regular mattress, then I would be like, feel like I'm sleeping on the floor almost. So I don't know. Okay, so Angel said Makers can be interchangeable, but not the Explorer to the Maker. Yeah, so as long as it's the same, yeah. But like I wondered if like the Explorer 2 and the Explorer 3, so like if I bought this Explorer 3 and then I needed to get extra pieces to go with it, if they come out with a 4, if they'll still have ones for the 3, or if the ones for the 4 will fit the 3. And I see what you're saying. Nancy has the Explorer 2, but the Maker is the one that, with all the bells and whistles that I added to it, will cut the fabric. I see what you're saying. So if I had the extra funds, go ahead and get the Maker over the Explorer if you want to be able to cut fabric and wood. Is that what you're saying? So the Explorer, it can cut paper and the vinyl and all that kind of good stuff, right? And do the cards and all that fun jazz. Angel says yes. So, okay. And I may just wait on it, but I was just thinking about it. Nancy said you can also get bits to engrave and bits to cut leather with the Explorer or with the Maker, or both. La, la, la. With the Maker. Okay. So, yeah, sounds like the Maker is definitely the way to go then, if you can swing it, because you can do more stuff. Rudy said he ate some turkey. I had turkey. Okay, so we have turkey and ham, usually at our big family gathering. That way you don't have to choose. You don't have to have turkey, or you can have both. So we had turkey and ham for our meats, and then tons of sides. We had, what all did we have? We had squash casserole, white beans, mashed potatoes, potato salad, rolls, broccoli. Like, it wasn't really a broccoli. Well, it may have been broccoli casserole, but it had cheese on it. It was good. We had sweet potato casserole, which I took a picture to send to Kimberly because she was talking about how she really liked that last week. So I took a picture. I haven't sent it to y'all yet, but I'll send it to her. That's in our group chat. I'll send it. What else did we have? All kinds of stuff. We had the dressing, we had gravy, which I'm not a big gravy. Like, I like breakfast gravy, like white gravy on my biscuits, and chocolate gravy. But when it comes to like gravy, like on meats and stuff, I don't usually do the gravy. But we did have gravy for those that wanted it. I can't even remember all the stuff we had sides wise. It was good. And I got me a plate in there. We had a couple of different kinds of green beans. But it was so good. Tons of desserts, pumpkin pie, some different cakes. Hey, Connie. She said, howdy, Pam. How are you doing today? And happy Thanksgiving. I am good. Doing good. I've been saying for 25 minutes I'm getting ready to go, and we still chatting. That's my fault. It's because we got to talk, because I pulled up my app for Walmart, and then we got to talking about different crickets. Connie says, greetings to all of her amazing yarny friends. How's everybody doing today? And happy Thanksgiving. Okay, so what I need to do then is keep a watch for the maker. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh. Guess what I just found, y'all? Okay, so they have the Cricut Maker at Walmart. So I'll have to go back and check some prices after we get off here. And I don't know that I'm going to get this because this one's above my budget for myself for right now. Hey, Trish. She said, happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends. Well, thank you very much. Okay, so they have the Cricut Maker 3, just the machine, for $349, regular $429. They have a Black Friday deal for $389, regular $593 bundle where you get the Cricut Maker 3 with some vinyl and tools bundle. What? They also have the Explorer 3 with a vinyl bundle, but it only has a vinyl bundle. But look at that, y'all. Let me pull it up so you can see it better. Black Friday deal. $389. Hold up. So you get all that. So that would be a really good deal. Because you get all those colors, you get the rainbow of vinyl and some tools. So if you can swing it and you want to buy yourself a present for Christmas, or just because you want to buy yourself a present, that is a good deal. I'll have to look and see what all kind of tools come with that. It's a Black Friday deal, online only. So y'all, go check it out on your Walmart.com. But that sounds like a really good deal for a Black Friday deal. That's a big savings. You save $203. And if you order it today and you live in my area, it will be delivered. It will arrive by December the 3rd. Huh. There you go. Okay. Set that back down. Stop looking. Let's see. Angel said, then do all the cooking and baking again in 30 days. Yep. And Julianne's answering Connie, saying she's doing great. Happy Thanksgiving back. Nancy said she has been debating about getting the Maker or an X-Tool laser. I've been looking at the lasers too. But I want to be able to play around with the laser, but we have a laser machine at work. I didn't even have to play around with it. The guy, one of my friends at work, he did it for me. So he's the one that engraved on my tumblers and on my water bottles. I mean, I would like to get one. A friend of mine just got one, so she's gonna have some stuff at the show this weekend that she's made with that. I have another friend the one that I showed y'all that did my bee logo on the blocking board. Which I need to, that's another person. I need to talk to her this weekend and make sure she can still get those. And get that video out, because I did that video a long time ago, but that's right when I had my wreck and I never got it up. And I need to make sure she can still get those, because the price she had told me back then that she could get those for was very, very, very inexpensive. And she could do your custom logo on it. So I need to double check with her this weekend and make sure she can still do those and still get those. And then if so, I'll let y'all know. Angel said she would get the X tool because it can do anything. So so the X tool, so can it cut the wood? And I mean, does it work just like the Cricut? So like, could you cut vinyl and program it like you can the Cricut, or is it just for engraving stuff on stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you can also like with the one that did the engraving, MG, she did, she was able to do, she cuts out stuff. So she can cut out pieces of the little thin pieces of wood and do ornaments. And then, but you could also like fit them together and make stuff with them. She says she's not sure about the vinyl, but she knows it'll do the wood and mat board. But see, you've already got the Cricut, so it wouldn't have to be able to cut that, because you do have the Cricut already that you can do that. So, but everything I've looked at it's not like super expensive, but it's not cheap. Some of the lasers are very expensive, very, very expensive. But the one that did, her name's Michelle. I think it's BeeCreative Crafts is her business name. But anyway, like I said, her name is Michelle. And she started out with a glow forge, and then that's how she learned how to do it all. And now she has a different machine. She sold her glow forge, and now she has something different. But I'm not sure what she went to. But she makes some of her stuff is amazing. Like she has done like she can laser like a face, like a family photo or something onto it. They're very, very detailed. So, but anyway. All right, y'all. This time I really am going to go because I'm hungry. And it's 10 o'clock. And so I got to get into bed here in just a little bit. But I want to eat me a little snacky snack before I go to bed. So now I may not eat cheesecake or the carrot cake but I got to go eat something. Because I'm hungry. But I think I've talked myself out of going to Walmart in the morning because I just don't want to deal with all the people. Because there's going to be so many people. But I may go after. Well, if I don't get that one Cricut, then there's really no reason to go, because that's the only thing I was going to go look at. So, but I can do a delivery. But anyway, anyway. All right, y'all. I will see y'all around the YT streets. Like I said, I got a craft show going on this weekend, so I don't know how many lives I'll be able to catch, but I'll try to catch replays, and I will try, if I can, I'll pop in and watch some of your lives and chit chat. And if I take my earbuds, if it's kind of slow, I can pop my earbuds in and listen. I may not be able to chat, but I can still listen. Julianne said, lurking and shopping. Hey, I've been doing that a lot too. You got to get those deals in when you can. What did I order earlier? I did order something. Amazon had some good Black Friday deals. I ordered that advent calendar that I was telling y'all about with the puzzle. It was like $5 and something, like $5 and change. That was what I went in there to get. So I ordered that. Then I ordered some envelopes, some poly mailers. They had different sizes. They had quite a few of those. So if y'all are wanting to like restock your poly mailers, they had a bunch of different colors, bunch of different companies, bunch of different styles, bunch of different sizes on the Black Friday deals. I think the one I got was, they had the 10 by 12s or 10 by whatevers. You could get 200 of those for like $18, or you could get the 12 by 15s for like around $14, but you only got 100. I went ahead and just got those because they're a little bit bigger. I can always fold them over and tape them. And 100 is a lot. I didn't really need 200. So 100 should last me a good long while. So I went ahead and got those. So if you need any poly mailers, go check them out. Because like I said, lots of different colors to choose from. I also got their clear, almost like a clear tote bag that zips around the top. They appear to be about yay wide. I know y'all can't, but you can see what's in them. So they're like a clear tote. So I got some of that. So I'm gonna put some of the yarn that I have in black tote bags. I'm gonna put that in there, and maybe some of the blankets that I've already finished. I'm gonna put those in there and zip it up. That way I can see what's in it, know where it's at, and protect it. But it was a 6-pack of those for $19. They've been in my wish list for forever. And so they were on the Black Friday deals. So I don't know how much of a savings it was, but it was a pretty good deal. So if you need any of those, if anybody wants those, I'll try to remember to send you the link or post the link. If it'll let me, I'll try to put it in the chat after we're done, or in the description. I don't know if anybody wants anything like that, but yeah. So, all right, y'all. So yeah, I hope y'all have fun shopping and be safe, and I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. If you haven't had your get together yet, I hope y'all have fun and enjoy yourselves. I have a friend, they never get together on Thanksgiving Day. They wait and they get together on Saturday. So if your family celebrates later on in the weekend, I hope y'all have a good time. So y'all have a fabulous weekend. We also have our tree lighting this weekend in town. Our Christmas tree lighting in town is always the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So that will be going on. Pretty sure that's what's going on this weekend, now that I said that. But I'm pretty sure that it's going on Saturday night. After I said it's always. It might be the weekend after, like not this weekend, but next weekend. But I'm pretty sure it's this weekend. But anyway. And then our Christmas parade is the following weekend. So it is the season, y'all. 'Tis the season. All right, where's my little thingamabobby here? Right there. All right, y'all. Until next time, remember, be creative. Nope, got it all wrong. See? That's what happens when I stop and think about stuff. All right, y'all. Remember, be creative. And until next time, happy crafting. Bye.